The Little Princess's School Adventure Night. Chapter 1. The Whispering Moon. One sparkly evening, when the castle clock chimed 9 soft notes, Princess Ella wriggled under her fluffy star-patterned blanket. She wasn't sleepy at all. Tomorrow would be her very first day at Royal Academy for Little Learners, and her heart was fluttering like a tiny bird. Her golden crown rested quietly on her bedside table. Her pink school bag was already packed crayons, notebooks, and a shiny lunchbox shaped like a heart.
Tomorrow I'll finally go to school. I hope everyone likes me,
she whispered, hugging her stuffed unicorn, Sparkle. Sparkle, of course, said nothing, but in the soft moonlight, his silver horn glowed a little, as if saying, "You'll be just fine." Princess Ella closed her eyes, then something strange happened. She heard a faint giggle outside her window.
Who's there?
She asked, sitting up. The moon peeked through the curtains and winked.
Adventure awaits tonight, little princess,
said a soft, silvery voice. It was the Moonbeam Fairy, tiny and glowing like a drop of moonlight. She fluttered near Ella's pillow.
Before you begin your school life, you must explore it first. The Royal Academy comes alive at night. Would you like to see it?
The fairy said. Ella gasped.
The school at night, but it's closed.
Not for brave little princesses, shall we go?
The fairy said with a wink. Ella nodded so fast her tiara nearly slipped off. The fairy sprinkled a swirl of moon dust and whoosh! Ella and Sparkle were lifted into the cool night air. Chapter 2. The Magical Schoolyard. When they landed, the Royal Academy looked very different from the daytime version Ella had visited with her parents. The schoolyard sparkled with floating lanterns shaped like stars, and the flower beds whispered lullabies. A swing moved by itself, creaking gently. The sandpit shimmered like glitter.
Wow, it's so pretty here at night,
Ella whispered. Just then, a small giggle echoed near the fountain. Out popped 3 tiny creatures, Glow Sprites, each no bigger than Ella's hand. They wore acorn hats and carried pencils like wands.
Welcome, Princess Ella. We're the Playground Guardians. Wanna play hopscotch in the starlight?
They chimed.
Of course,
said Ella, and soon they were jumping from star to star. Each square they landed on lit up with a soft glow. When she reached the end, the Glow Sprites clapped and handed her a golden chalk stick.
For your first day, whenever you draw with this, your imagination will come to life for a little while,
said the smallest one. Ella gasped.
Really? Thank you.
The fairy smiled.
You've made your first friends already. Shall we see what's inside the school?
Ella nodded eagerly, hugging Sparkle close. Chapter 3. The Talking Classroom. As the school doors creaked open, a warm golden light spilled out. Inside, the desks shuffled themselves neatly into rows. The blackboard stretched and yawned.
Good evening, students,
It said in a friendly voice. Ella giggled.
You can talk?
Only at night. I like to practice my lessons before morning comes. Would you like to try solving a riddle?
Said the chalkboard. Ella's eyes sparkled.
Yes, please.
The chalkboard drew 3 pictures. 1, a sun. 2, a cloud. 3, and a raindrop.
What do these make together?
It asked. Ella thought hard. Then she smiled.
A rainbow.
Correct,
Said the chalkboard, beaming so brightly that the colours of a rainbow stretched across the room. The Moonbeam Fairy nodded.
Learning can be magical when you believe in yourself.
Ella smiled proudly.
I can't wait for real lessons tomorrow.
The fairy fluttered her wings.
Then let's see one more place before you go, the School Library of Dreams.
Chapter 4. The Library of Dreams. The library was hidden behind a golden door that appeared only at midnight. Inside, hundreds of books floated gently in the air like sleepy butterflies.
Each book dreams while children sleep. If you open one now, you can step inside its dream,
Whispered the fairy. Ella gasped.
Can I try?
Of course.
Said the fairy. Ella picked a sparkly pink book titled The Song of the Stars. When she opened it, light swirled around her, and suddenly she stood in a sky full of twinkling stars. A soft melody floated through the air, and a kind-looking star smiled down at her.
Hello, little princess. Would you help us find our missing friend, the wish star?
It said. Ella nodded.
Of course. How can I help?
Together with the fairy and Sparkle, she floated through constellations, calling out,
Wish star, where are you?
They finally found a tiny star hiding behind a cloud, too shy to shine.
I'm scared my wish won't come true,
said the little star. Ella smiled gently.
Even if you're small, your light is special. Every star matters.
The wish star blinked and began to sparkle again. The other stars sang joyfully, filling the sky with music. The fairy whispered,
You've just learned the most important school lesson. Kindness and courage light the way.
Chapter 5. Morning Comes. As the melody faded, Ella found herself back in her cozy bed. The first rays of sunlight peeked through the curtains. Sparkle was still beside her, his silver horn faintly glowing.
Was it all a dream?
She whispered. Just then, she noticed something on her desk, the golden chalk stick from the Glow Sprites. Her heart danced with happiness. At breakfast, Queen Mama brushed Ella's hair and smiled.
Ready for your first day of school, my brave princess?
Ella grinned.
I think I already had my first lesson last night.
The Queen laughed.
Oh, and what did you learn?
Ella thought for a moment.
That being kind, brave, and curious makes school magical.
And when she stepped into the Royal Academy that morning, she noticed something special, a faint rainbow shimmer on the classroom blackboard and a tiny star shape drawn on her desk. She smiled. The adventure had really happened. From that day on, Princess Ella wasn't afraid of new places or new faces, because she knew that, with kindness in her heart and a little courage in her steps, every day at school could be an adventure just like her magical night.